It's crazy, right? You see headlines, Diddy facing life in prison, and you're like, wait, that Diddy?
Yes.
Like, how did that even happen? Someone that famous, that successful.
Exactly. That's what we're going to dig into today, this whole case against him.
It's wild, the allegations, the evidence. We're talking serious stuff. We're going to break it all down, figure out how it got to this point.
Because this isn't just some open and shut case. It's complex. There are layers to unpack here.
Big time.
Yeah.
So let's start with the charges themselves, because when I hear racketeering, I'm thinking, like, Goodfellas, mafia.
Right, it's got that connotation.
But what does it actually mean for Diddy in this specific situation?
So racketeering, it's basically when you've got this pattern of illegal activity, right? And it's not just random. It's all connected to benefiting some kind of organization and enterprise.
Okay, so they're trying to say this wasn't just like one-off things, that this was bigger, organized.
Exactly. The prosecution's whole thing is going to be proving Diddy was running this ongoing criminal operation, and these freak-off parties they keep mentioning, that's allegedly part of it.
And that's where the evidence is key, because anyone can make accusations, right?
Oh, for sure. That's just step one.
But what gets me is the FBI raids, they didn't just find a little something. It was like a whole stash. Drugs, weapons, the serial numbers scratched off.
Yeah, trying to make them untraceable.
And over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. Like, come on, that's a lot.
It definitely raises eyebrows, right? And that's kind of the point. It goes beyond personal use. It suggests something more was going on, maybe distribution, which plays right into that racketeering idea.
And then you've got the rumors of these videos from the parties. If that stuff gets out, depending on what's on them, that could be game over, couldn't it?
Oh, video evidence is huge. It's one thing for someone to say something happened. It's another to actually see it. If those videos exist, they could back up what witnesses are saying or contradict them. It's going to be big in court.
And we got to mention, this isn't Diddy's first time dealing with legal trouble. There were other lawsuits. Remember that whole thing with Cassie? Settled quickly, but still made you wonder.
Absolutely. And while we can't just assume anything about those past cases, they do make you question if there's a pattern here. And there was that incident back in '97, ended with a $100 million judgment against Diddy.
$100 million. Okay, that's serious.
Right. Shows the kind of financial stakes we could be talking about here if things go south.
And right now, it's not looking good. Reports say he's been in jail over a week, refusing to eat, scared of being poisoned. That's got to mess with your head.
Definitely speaks to a state of mind. Denied bail twice. That tells us the judge sees him as a flight risk, potentially dangerous. And his lawyers are trying to get him moved to a different facility.
Yeah.
He's feeling the pressure.
And the potential consequences, I mean, we're talking 15 years to life. This could be it for him, his career, everything.
Yeah, this isn't just some PR nightmare he can bounce back from. This is life-altering stuff.
So what do you think? Is the evidence strong enough for a conviction, or will it just be a case of he said, she said?
Honestly, it's too early to tell. We got to see how strong their case really is, how well the defense counters it.
It's a waiting game now. But one thing's for sure, this is far from over. This whole thing just makes you think. If this was going on as long as they're saying, how did it stay quiet for so long? Yeah. What does that say about the people around him, the power dynamics,
It's a question a lot of people are asking, and it'll be interesting to see if we get any answers as this all plays out.
Definitely something to keep in mind as we follow this case.